Gurave Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Stadalaye Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadbhaktaya Namo Namo Jam Prabrajantam Anupetam Apeta Krityam Dvaipayano Virahakatara Juhavo Putreti tanmayataya tarabo vinedu Tam sarvabhuta hridaya munimanu tasmi Anga shyamali machata viravito Mandikrite indivaram Jadyan jagudarochisa vidadatam Patambara sasriyam Vrindaranya nivasino Hridila sadama vidamodaram Radha skanda nivesito jalabhujam Dhyayen damodaram Bhaktya vihina paradhalakshe Cheta sakamadhitaranga madhe Kripamayistam saranam praparnam Vrinde namaste charanarabindam Ha devi kakubhargadgadaya davacha Yache nipatya bhuvi dandavadudvatarti Asya prasadam abudhasya janasya krito Gandharvike nijagane gananam vidhehi Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. In Bhagavad Gita, in Srimad Bhagavatam, and in all the Vedic literatures, Sri Krishna is described as the Supreme Lord, Supreme Personality of Godhead. That means any gods are there in our tradition. He is the Supreme Personality, source of all the gods. The creator, the engineer of the creation, Lord Brahma. Lord Brahma is saying that Ishvara Parama Krishna Satchitananda Vigraha Anadir Adir Govindas Sarva Karana Karana. Lord Brahma is praying to Sri Krishna that Krishna is a Supreme Ishvara, Supreme Controller. He is Satchitananda Vigraha. He is the embodiment of three potencies called Sat, Chit and Ananda. So what is Sat, Chit, Ananda? Sat means the Sandhin Shakti, the existence potency, from whom everything, all the existence is coming, even the creation and anything existing by the power of Sandhini Shakti, that Sat potency, existence potency. The second Shakti of Krishna is called the Chit Shakti, the Gyan, knowledge potency, by which potency Krishna himself reveals himself, he manifests himself to others. By the help of that Shakti, we will be able to understand Krishna. And by that Shakti, Krishna knows everyone, everywhere, anything existing in this, he knows everything. Like in our body, if we get pain in any part of the body, then we can feel it. Similarly, when in the creation, in the material creation, in spiritual creation, if anything happens, what is going on anywhere, everywhere, Krishna understands everything, he knows everything. That's why he is omniscient. And third Shakti is called Ananda Shakti, the pleasure-giving potency. That Krishna is blissful from within, always is satisfied, self-satisfied, and is always blissful due to this potency. Any pleasure or happiness in the creation is part and parcel, a small fraction of that potency. That's why Krishna is called Satchitananda Vigraha, is the embodiment of all the Shakti. The next one is Krishna's quality Anadir Adir Govinda. He is the origin of everything. There is no other origin of him. He is the original personality of Godhead. And he is Sarva Karana Karanam, the causes of all causes. He is the cause of everything. So in all our Vedic literature, like see Veda, Upanishad, Puranas, Mahabharata, Bhagavad Gita, everywhere Krishna is described as Supreme Personality of God. So that Krishna, like if somebody can inquire that in our tradition, in Sanatana Dharma, there is many types of gods. There is a 3 million and 30 million, 3,000, 330 million. Many types of gods are there. But in our Shastra, it is very clearly explained that all the God, they are demigods, they are part and parcel of Krishna. Like we can say that even Lord Shiva and Goddess Durga or any God are there, Ganesh, they are actually they are working under guidance of Krishna. And that's why, because they are serving Krishna under guidance of Krishna, they are maintaining the whole universe. That's why in Bhagavad Gita it is explained, if we worship any demigods, then indirectly it goes to Krishna. And all the worships, anywhere else, even somebody is worshipping Jesus Christ, worshipping Allah, or anywhere, any God, all the worship goes to Krishna, because he is the creator, generator and operator of the whole creation. Like short form G-O-D, God. So, according to Bhagavad Gita, if one surrenders to Krishna, only worships Krishna and fully surrenders to Krishna, then he is all protected. And Krishna's lotus feet is Asoka Abhaya Amrita Adhar. That means Krishna's lotus feet is the abode of that is the abode where it is free from all lamentations. Second is Krishna's lotus feet is free from all type of fear. And Krishna's lotus feet is that abode where there is no death. That's what Krishna is saying. If one understands me fully, if one understands my nature and my pastimes, and he never comes again to the cycle of birth and death. Janma karma jame divyam evam jo vetti tattvata tektva deham punar janma naiti mamati sarjuna. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is saying that my activities and my birth and my pastimes, these are all transcendental. They are not any material subject. If one understands this truth, after giving up the body, this material body, he will never come back to the cycle of birth and death. We are in the cycle of birth and death. We have undergoing so many species of life, 8,400,000. 84 lakhs, 8,400,000 species of life. But if you surrender to Krishna, that will be your last birth. You will not again come to again all these species. How to surrender to Krishna? Krishna surrendership begins with chanting the names of God, singing the glories of Krishna. It's called bhajan. And bhajaure mana srinanda nandana abhaya charanar vinda. That's why there is a song, it is describing that, O mind, be engaged in the bhajan of Krishna. O mind, if preaching to staying to mind, be engaged in remembering and chanting the qualities and names of Krishna. That Krishna, who is that Krishna? And is son of Nanda Maharaj. And that Krishna who is in Vrindavan, who is born as the son of Nanda Maharaj. And how will do the bhajan of Krishna? It will be only possible, we can only do bhajan of Krishna in the association of devotees of Krishna. If we will not be in association of devotees, we can also chant the names of Krishna, but that will not be complete. Because those who are pure devotees, in their heart, they have bound Krishna in their heart. Out of love, Krishna is bound in their heart. And when we are chanting the names of Krishna or hearing the glories in the association of pure devotees, then our chanting becomes pure and we can perfectly chant and remember the glories of Krishna. That's why the human birth is called a very, very precious, valuable birth. It's not like ordinary birth. In Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna is saying, the manushyanam sahasresu kaschit mang veti tattvata tektva deham punarjanma naiti mameti sorjuna. Out of thousands of human, very rare persons, they try to attain the perfection of the life. Out of thousands of millions of humans. So, very, very rare human being, they try to make their life perfect. They want to attain perfection. How they will attain perfection? They associate with the perfected pure devotees. And in the association of pure devotees, when you do bhajan of Krishna, then one day you will understand, realize the truth of Krishna. And then you can cross over the ocean of material existence. Material ocean means it is the endless ocean of suffering. When somebody doesn't know how to swim and is middle of the ocean, then for that person, how to cross the ocean? It is endless. Ocean is endless for you. And he cannot cross over. He will drown there and will die there. Similarly, when we are suffering in this material world since time immemorial, again and again we are taking birth here, taking birth and then becoming old, then diseased and then dying. So this is like endless. Then like this we are undergoing 8,400,000 species of life. So many types of suffering always going on. Nobody is happy in this world. But the life which human birth, when you come in contact of pure devotees association, that is most precious life for a human. When we are, as human being, we are working in this world, Sita Ata Papata Parishana Edina Jamini Jagiri. The ordinary persons, what they do? In the even winter time, even the scorching heat of summer and also in the rain, day and night, they are working like us. And they are so much conditioned, they have to work. Without that, they have no other way to live. They have to work hard day and night and serve their body, serve the family, society, nation, that like this. There is some happiness. They get some happiness. They get some satisfaction. But that is very, very temporary. When you get little bit happiness, then suffering is so much. Like in a desert, a dry, hot desert, and a little bit only sprinkle of rainwater. If a little bit rain in the hot desert, that is not, desert will not be pacified. Similarly, this happiness in this material world is very, very little bit, and suffering is unlimited. That time we have no concept, no idea what going to happen next life. Whatever we are doing, even that is not fully helpful to this life, what to speak of next life. Even we are trying to arrangement our nice house, but the house will not stay forever with us. House will remain and we have to leave the house. So whatever you are arranging for your happiness is not going to stay with you forever. Whatever money you have saved in your bank or in your locker, it will remain, but we will not anymore can take with us when we leave this body. The wealth, the youthfulness, our children, family, nobody can help us for the next life. So the happiness in this life is like some water in a lotus leaf. If in lotus leaf there is water, the water can fall any moment. That's why the teachings for us that we should try to teach our mind, that you should, O mind, try to chant the names of Krishna. Because Krishna is our eternal Father, Mother, everything. We are part and parcel of Krishna. And Krishna is our maintainer.
Krishna è il nostro, colui che ci mantiene.
Because even we are trying to arrangement to ourselves to maintain, but ultimately, if you take that water and the air or anything we need for surviving, is all energy of Krishna. Every Krishna is providing. He is the protector, he is the maintainer, and he is everything for us. And he is our eternal Father. And if we don't do bhajan of Krishna, that stage is called ignorance. And the ignorance is the cause of suffering. And when you are aware of Krishna, then the path of knowledge opens for you. And the darkness of ignorance will be dissipated from your life, and then the sun will rise in your life. That is that good fortune will arise in your life. In Bhagavatam, Srimad Bhagavatam, it told that the human form of life is a suitable boat to cross over this ocean of material existence. And in that boat, there will be no navigator, if there will be no boatman. Also that boat, there is no guarantee it will reach the bank and it will reach destiny. So that's why who is the navigator? Who will be the boatman? Is the spiritual master. When there is spiritual master, guru in the life, that means your boat has a boatman. Now if the guru is not devotee of Krishna, is not surrendered to Krishna, then there is also danger. Then he doesn't know where he will bring you, and where you will go, where you will reach, then no certainty. That is also another unfortunate situation. That's why Guru is the devotee of Krishna, surrendered to Krishna, then he can bring you across the ocean and will reach your destination, Krishna's abode. And Lord Krishna is saying, if Guru is a devotee of Krishna, great devotee, then Krishna's mercy will act like a favorable wind to push that boat. Favorable wind. If that Guru is not devotee of Krishna, then the wind will be unfavorable. and the boat can drown in this ocean or it may not reach destination. Our original, like Krishna is our original father according to Bhagavad Gita. Similarly, Krishna's abode is our original home. And whatever happiness or we are looking for, it is only available in our home. That's why our goal is to go back to home, back to Godhead. But if somebody getting the human form of life, getting all type of all these facilities, if somebody is not trying to be free from the suffering of this world, then he is killing himself. This is the essence of the teachings of Krishna in Bhagavad Gita. Then when you have a bona fide guru, a bona fide spiritual master, then how will we engage? How he will engage you in the bhajan? First is Shravan, hearing. Hearing the glories, the pastimes, the topics of Krishna. But those ears, getting human body, the ears, they're not hearing the glories of Krishna. In Bhagavad it is telling their ears like snake holes. That's why we should not misuse the ear. We are hearing so many things, so many music, sound, here and there, topics so much, but not Krishna. This is the unfortunate situation. If we hear so many topics other than Krishna, and those things will create material entanglement in your mind and will make you restless and will become unhappy in your life. But if you hear the nectarian topics of Krishna, then your path for liberation will open. Hearing the glories of Krishna, the topics of Krishna, subject about Krishna, then it will, the sound, vibration goes to your heart and cleanses all the unwanted, anything bad there in the heart, all will be cleansed. We are using so many beautiful fragrant soaps to clean our body, but the heart will not be cleansed in any other means. It will only be cleansed by hearing the katha, the subject topics of Krishna. Second is kirtan, chanting the glories, chanting the names of Krishna, engaging the tongue. So in Bhagavatam it is told, Jivasati dardrika eva nacha upagayati urugaya gatha. And one who is not engaging his tongue in chanting Krishna, but he chanting, speaking many things, but not chanting the name Krishna. Though tongues are the tongue of frogs. In rainy season in India, we see so many frogs. They are making noise, sound. Cuddle. Snake is searching for the frogs. And the frogs inviting by their noise, the inviting and their death. Similarly, when we are not engaging our tongue in chanting the names, the subjects of Krishna, we are chanting unwanted things. Then what will happen? We are inviting our death, our destruction. And according to the Shastra, from the habit of the tongue, you will know the position of that person. The more purely somebody using his tongue, speaking pure katha, truth, speaking about Shastra, that person is more advanced. The more pure things, taking Mahaprasadam, very pure things, releasing the tongue, that person is more advanced. And more inferior things is taking, testing in the tongue, that person is more degraded. And more evil, bad things uttering in the tongue, that person is more degraded. So tongue is very important, and one should utilize the tongue for devotional service, not use the tongue for other things. The third thing which the spiritual master engages us, that is remembering, smarana, engaging the mind. So engaging the mind, remembering Krishna, and if the whom will remember, our attachment will go there. Because we are always remembering. our family, our relatives, our near and dear. Uh, the remembering always. That's why in time of death, we remember those things and we again take birth in this material world. In Bhagavatam, there is a description that Bharat Maharaj was a great devotee. Because he attached to a deer uh, and remembering the deer at the time of death, then he again came down and took birth as a deer. If somebody is attached to his property, wealth, so much attached to property, then that person becomes remembering that becomes a snake and remains in their property. Next birth. If one is too much attached to the dog, then next birth will be. That's why it is very important how to engage your mind, what to remember. And Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is saying, Manmana bhava madbhakta. And remember me, and think about me, and offer your mind to me. And devotees, like we pray, your devotees, they pray that, oh Lord, whatever attachment I have now for the material object, and that attachment to be at your lotus feet. We praying, let that attachment be at your lotus feet instead of these other things. Next one is a bandhana. Bandhana means offering prayers, glories, glorifying, offering. So if when you praying and glorifying the Lord, it is so purifying that it automatically you are becoming free and free from your material existence. Srimad Bhagavatam, it is said, if one glorifies a materialistic person, and if somebody glorifies somebody, other materialistic person, those who are in animalistic consciousness, if you glorify them, and then this person, they become like animal life. They enter. That's why we should glorify the pure devotees of Krishna, and glorify the Lord only. Krishna is the only object of glorification. So next one is Pada Sevana. Pada Sevana, Guru, spiritual master engages us how to utilize our feet. In this feet, if we don't go to holy places, we go everywhere. We don't go to holy places, then our life becomes useless. And in pilgrimage, when we walk in holy places, we go to the pilgrimage and the pastime places of Krishna, then our life becomes successful. That's why one should go to the Dham, holy Dham. People, they go circumambulate 4 Dham Jatra, go for holy Dham. But the best Dham is Vrindavan. That is the abode of Krishna. And there is a story about it. After hearing Bhagavad Gita from Krishna, Arjuna had some pride developed in his heart that I have learned such a high class, all transcendental knowledge now with me. Because some pride developed in the heart of Arjuna, Krishna wanted to remove that pride from his heart. Once Krishna and Arjuna, they are going in a chariot to the forest path. They found one jackal. One jackal is smelling the dead body, one dead body. But that jackal is not eating that dead body. Usually they eat, but he not only smelling, not eating. Then Arjuna saw this and told Krishna, what is this strange thing? The jackal is not eating the dead body. What is the matter? Then Krishna told, let us go and talk to him. And Krishna came there and the jackal offered respect to Krishna. And Krishna empowered jackal to speak. And then Krishna asked, oh, Jambako jackal, why not you are eating the dead body? What is the matter? Explain clearly. And the jackal told, oh Lord, and I am born in the jackal body, but I have some considerations when eating a dead body. I check the body, I am checking this body, going to the head and checking, smelling. By smelling, I can know that this person in the head, he has bowed down to Krishna, to Bhagavan or not in his life. The head who is not bound down to Krishna in his life, if I take that part of the body, I will not get any benefit. Similarly, in the legs, I see if he is not done any parikrama and pilgrimage using his feet, then I don't touch that part. Similarly, hands is not folded hands offering prayer to Krishna or done any service in this hand, I also don't touch that hand. Arjun was so much amazed to hear the words of the jackal. Arjuna is thinking that he is most learned person. Now he realized that by mercy of Krishna, anybody, even an animal can get transcendental knowledge. So we should now, like I explained, we should learn now how to utilize our human birth properly. In association of devotees, great devotees, we should utilize our life. Like Sravana, Kirtana, Smarana, Bandhanam, Pada Sevanam, Archana, Bandhanam, Dasyam, Sakhyam, Atma. The ninefold devotional service. And we should be engaged in ninefold devotional service in human birth, then our life will be successful. Always preach your mind, oh, you should engage, go there, in satsanga, in sadhusanga, go there and be engaged in devotional service. When you will have a complete shelter of your guru, of your devotees, then what will happen? Then you will be more perfectly practice bhakti and then your human birth will be successful. Gaur Pramanande Hari Hari Ho. Jai Krishna Chandra Bhavan Ki Jai. Achha, if you have any question, if anybody has question, can ask. I'll try to answer that question.
I have a question. Maharaj, I heard that the so-called small elite want to diminish the population. Small? The elite, Illuminati.
Small group of rich and powerful people.
Turkish? Aspecten haben. And so I was thinking, then there will be not enough bodies to reincarnate anymore. It will like less bodies. Is it then that the people who are not...
You are question putting or explaining something?
Yeah, the people who are now not in Krishna or in the Bhakti movement, will they become animal? Because they will...
What is your question?
Where are those souls going after where there are no bodies anymore? Are they becoming animal?
You first ask me question.
That is the question.
The question is somebody is controlling. Somebody is controlling, how you know somebody is controlling? Krishna is supreme controller. That's why don't develop these ideas. You have to ignore. You better to ignore these type of subjects. Because otherwise what will happen, you will not understand. Krishna is supreme controller. Under guidance of Krishna, there is so many demigods are there. They are controlling the whole. They are higher. Nobody is higher than them. In 1 second, if the demigod like Vayu Devata will stop the air tight, that person, so-called your population, powerful persons controlling, they will be finished. Understand? They can be more powerful than Vayu. They will be more powerful than Varun Dev. They are more powerful than Indra. They are more powerful than Lord Mahadev. Don't develop this misconception. These are all speculations. By that, people creating fear in you. And they're creating less faith in Krishna and other gods. Understand? If you hear these subjects, your faith will decrease and you will never able to understand all this Shastra. You will be deviated from this path. You will remain in fear only. That's why ignore these subjects. We also had these subjects. What you are telling, we also using in news and other things, messages coming like this. Ignore this. Many people, what is the use of these subtopics? No beneficial. You should keep in your mind, nobody can be more powerful than Krishna. Everything is there. And what is about the creation? It is the headache of Lord Brahma. It's not your headache that how many bodies will be, shortage will be there or not. They will be there, they will calculate. You don't have to worry about that. You should not. So how many bodies will be required? How many lives will be required? How many numbers country, and how will be living, how will be maintenance, how will be everything nature. Everything controlled by nature. Nobody can control this thing. It is impossible. If this person himself is dependent on an air, dependent on water, dependent on a material body, that person can control. Cannot control. This is only ignorance. Cannot control. Any moment that himself cannot protect himself, what will control others? Creation is very, very vast. The mystery of creation, the system of creation, even cannot fully understand somebody. What to speak of controlling? It will take whole lifetime cannot understand the structure of creation. Whole life cannot understand somebody. How it is whole creation is managed. It's such a vast system. And this is not the only creation. This creation, only this planet, and then so many planets, millions of planets. And after that, Krishna is very, very above. Just about one creation, you cannot understand fully whole lifetime. It's so vast, this creation. Only some ignorant people can think like that. They'll control, they'll depopularize and they'll minimize. This is only ignorant people can talk like that. Like a frog in the well. Inside a well, the frog, inside the well, one frog with a family staying. So then children asked mother, how big is the Atlantic Ocean? And then the frog tried to expand and to show how big is the Atlantic Ocean. Can a frog in the well describe about the Atlantic Ocean? Similarly, these people are like this. Even the thinking power of a human is controlled by demigods. They can tight and think less. They have screw to control our thinking power. What to speak of imagining to control? Everything is controlled by demigods. Understand? To understand this creation only, one cannot understand fully about the creation structure whole lifetime. So many things are there. That's why give up this speculation and try to follow the Shastra and then develop, understand the Krishna consciousness. Their bhakti is finished. Yes. Thank God. Achha. Devotional life, when we are practicing in this life, it seems to be we are very, very enthusiastic, and after some time that they have given up and they left everything like this. You have written Mahamantra in these papers?
Yes.
Don't put on the floor.
Dice questo Mahamantra,
Oh.
non buttarlo così.
If it, cards,
Se lo sai, piccolo.
This happens two reasons.
Questo succede per due motivi.
First, we should know that bhakti is never destroyed. Whatever they have done, the bhakti is there always.
Dobbiamo sapere che qualsiasi cosa abbiamo fatto nel Bhakti non si distrugge, rimarrà lì.
But to our vision, it appears that the person has left bhakti.
Cosa succede? Che quella persona lascia il Bhakti, no?
Actually, bhakti is covered, not lost.
Bhakti è coperto, non è perso.
Like cloud can cover the sun, but cannot totally stop
Come le nuvole
cannot turn off the sun.
ma non possono spegnere il sole.
And that happens to do. One is any sinful activities. Somebody does any sin, then bhakti is covered.
Coperto.
And by committing some offenses also, that is also create the discouraged. One is discouraged and taste decreases. And if these devotees, they get again in contact with pure devotees, again their bhakti will be awakened. That's why it is necessary, those devotees, sincere devotees, it's their duty to always try to keep the contact with devotees. We should extend our mercy to them. We should try to bring them back. Somebody is drowning in the river, let him pull out. Not that we let him go like that. We should not do like this. We should try to pull them out again. By hook or crook, we should try to bring them back. Be forgiving always. Forgiving, tolerance. If necessary, we accept our faults. Like Lord Nityananda Prabhu. Nityananda Prabhu is Bhagavan himself. But whenever necessary, how he is preached. Sometimes he has to catch the feet of others. Oh, chant Harinam. Begging. Oh, please chant Harinam. Even he got beating even. They've been beat. The demoniac people, they beat him, Nityananda. Still forgiving and trying to make others practice bhakti. This is how we should preach. Hari. Any other questions?
Well, it happens to me, so I'm asking. I don't have that patience. I can help you once, twice, thrice, and then I say, okay, you choose that path.
No, you should try continuously. Keep on trying.
So
This
there
is the
is
path
no
of
defect in
sadhana.
me, what to do?
What
You
you
have to
ask?
try.
Eh?
Say in Italian.
It's a practice.
Okay. Ho detto che-
अच्छा मैं एग्जांपल दे देता हूँ पहले, उसके बाद आप ट्रांसलेट कीजिए। एक साधु नदी में जा रहे हो स्नान करने के लिए, एक बिच्छू को काटा। बिच्छू को वो पानी से कोशिश करे निकालने के लिए, वो काट रहा है बार बार उसको निकालने के लिए, क्योंकि एक दूसरे लोग देखा, पूछा क्या उसको बिच्छू को बाहर क्यों निकालना चाहते हैं, वो तो आप छोड़ दीजिए उसको, तो काट डालेगा आपको। वो कहा उसका स्वभाव वो छोड़ता नहीं है, वो तो काटेगा ही, कि मेरा स्वभाव उसको बचाना, हम कैसे छोड़ सकते हैं। अगर बिच्छू अगर अपना स्वभाव नहीं छोड़ता है, दुष्ट लोग होकर, हम अच्छे लोग होकर के अगर वो मेरा उनको बचाना, हम क्यों अपना प्रयास छोड़ देंगे। नो नो नो, elevated things is different. The more better business is there. You are thinking that you don't want to do, but if you want, you can do also. You have this ego. If you
The
want,
problem is that I don't want.
No,
I can help you 3 times and then after I
certain things you trying in your life, taking, no, I will do this. You make it happen. But if this thing you telling, oh, let me leave. You just think in your life, you have many things you have done, which is taking risks. But this thing you have not neglected. If you want, then anything is possible.